A Duluth City Attorney just got a new job on the judge's bench. Jessica Fralich was appointed to serve as 6th Judicial District Court judge. She'll be chambered at the St. Louis County Courthouse in Duluth. Fralich just took over as a city attorney in January, shortly after Mayor Roger Reiner nominated her for the role. Duluth leaders say there's not a set date for when she plans to leave the city attorney's office just yet, or a timeline for filling her role. Fralich takes over for Judge David Johnson, who's retiring after about 2 decades on the bench.